If Alpha 34
down onto the ground. One final survivor. Quest. Oh,
that was the
final
last
one
guy.
goes out as well. Bye bye.
Really too early. So far the points have been skewed towards two Titans, Core Memory and Team Falcons. We saw the earlier video talking that On Fire is the only quote-unquote survivor from last year, but we also saw Peter, right? And it's time to do Peter justice because he also won with the team. It's good to see that Peter is still got it. Now we know Koskyu is behind the scenes as the analyst, and you know, one more to Tartus definitely is a bit heartbreaking, but another fight breaks out. Couple of Riptide Rhythms right towards Alpha 34, and Liz has no chance.
Yeah, not even the time turner could save this guy, Linz. They pulled out the time turner right over the jump pad. Brilliant in terms of execution, but unfortunately as they try to fly away, EVOS Esports just way too good with those long shots, especially when you've got this one-kid Rasya on your squad. VSK in hand, he's playing on meta right now, walking in with the Skylar. Riptide Rhythm on the buff, but here comes Red Hawks, and they are looking for the birds in the sky. Falcons dropping Kororo. The rest of their players a little bit too far away for the hunt. But Red Hawks with 3 eliminations already. I think they are off to a fantastic start.
We know the psychology behind fear, and most people fear the unknown, and I think Red Hawks are the unknown right now. This Bangladeshi team out of nowhere, no one really knows who they are and what they can bring. Taking 3 points for themselves at the very start, and I think when you play with this mindset that no one knows who you are and you really got nothing to lose, maybe that's the motivation that Red Hawk needs to push it further. EVOS Divine now arriving at Factory, and that other occupants, you have Core Memory, you have Alpha 34, basically scattered around this compound. EVOS are not going to make an entry just yet, but I think holding this perimeter is perfect.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And of course, you've got Liu here as well. Alpha 34 managing to get away from harm's way just moments ago, but perhaps out of the pan, straight into the fire. They've got a good wall now, blocking off the vision of Core Memory from spotting them out in the open. But the question is, does somebody rotate behind them? And as I asked that question, thank you very much, production. You've got Red Hawks heading straight in towards Factory as well. This is really dangerous. Alpha, they need to quickly reposition if they want to live another circle. Question is, where is this next circle going to bring us though, Husky?
Yeah, I hope we go towards Factory. That would be crazy. That would be a deviation that you don't see often, but I think we might be heading towards Factory, right? We saw the Dinoctus being used early on by Red Hawks. That's why they are so confident going to the compound. The earlier takedown on Team Falcons forced them to reset. That's why, look at this rotation. It is so late. They are scanning Shipyard as the circle closes in towards Factory.
And Falcons just playing the game of revival outside the circle. Now this zone is not going to hurt you all that too much for the time being. They're looking for those coin machines. They're looking for the extra cash in their pockets to get those upgrades before getting involved in yet another tussle. And obviously with all of these coins, purchasing a jump pad, going in for the very quick reposition is not going to be too difficult at all for Falcons. The veterans playing this really smart.
Absolutely. Even in the bigger scheme of things, there's a couple of teams that like to play it slow, right?
Yeah.
We heard earlier on when Carol was doing the team introduction, she said the boogeyman of the final circle, Fluxo. We see them on the map right now. They're coming in from the southern side towards Mars Electric. They're going to run into Red Hawks if they continue that trajectory. But Red Hawks also understand that they cannot hang around Mars Electric for too long, so they are going to make that rotation towards that western side.
A fantastic read of the circle by both Red Hawks and Fluxo, and Red Hawks trying to flank around towards the southern side as well, spotting out Team Fluxo, makes the right decision to back away, because out in the open it's not like they can't take a fight, but you're going to be using a lot of your resources, losing a lot of your glue walls, medkits, just absorbing those shots. That's not a fight you want to take. Very smart play from the Bangladeshi squad.
Now, we even see them use another Dinoculus to scan out the same area that they came from. And Core Memory, they just got spotted out. Shots were fired, and this could cascade into a full-blown fight between at least 5 different squads at Factory.
Oh yeah. AGAL, one of the returning squads as well. Hailing from Thailand, we want to see more from them. And obviously, the bigger question is whether or not Dew is going to be in his top performance today, because we've seen time and time again, whenever Dew is not hitting those long shots, you just don't see AGAL walking away with a lot of points.
One of the few players that has experienced the lowest of point in his career, right? The biggest heartbreak, and still stuck around. To thick or thin, he came close to a world championship title 2-3 years ago, and then he never got the same achievement after that.
Look at that. Something so rare that the portal go being used after so many seasons.
That is an expensive investment, but it did put Core Memory in a decent position.
Yeah.
But I do feel if this circle closes down to the southern side, Core Memory are going to have to jump.
Yeah, I think this is a brilliant play from Core Memory, using that portal go to get on top of the silo. They've got that bird's eye vision. They've got the long-range weapons in their hands as well. You've got the Woodpecker on their side. You've got the AC-80 that is spotted out as well. I will not be surprised if one of them got to their airdrop to pull out an AWM. But we have to catch up with them in a little bit. AGAL, as they rotate around, the bigger question is, will they be able to find the players of hot shots before they find them? Because this next circle is going to be really important, and quite a number of teams are betting on the fact that it's going to be at Factory, and that is where we go. So AGAL is most definitely going to be pulled straight towards Team Hot Shots, and this is just not good for business. Fluxo into that circle as well. There's a potential 3-way outside the circle, because neither one of these 3 squads can sneak in towards that next zone undetected.
This is such a Fluxo thing to do, right? Playing it slow. We know that they like Mars Electric, and there's a good chance that that's where they're looking to take over. But with this circle moving closer to the western side of the map, I think Fluxo might just think about booking it straight into Evo's Divine and Red Hawks, and maybe giving AGAL a free pass towards Pochinok, where they will meet up with Hot Shot. Finally, the southern side of Clock Tower is where Team Falcons have perched their birds for now.
Rain Gaming, a team that we haven't highlighted all that too much just yet. Qualifying in here from the 4th spot out of Brazil. Built for the big stage for sure, despite being overshadowed by Fluxo pretty much all the time. This is a squad that has got consistency built into them. You want to see a little bit out of that as well. Recent top 6 in the global finish as well. So this is a team that brings in a lot of promise to the ZWC stage.
You see the airdrop collected by Team Falcon, so they were able to finally take their time and get ready for the end game, right?
Yeah, that's a big play there.
It's incredible. The fact that they were able to really read the situation right, understanding that most teams are going to head for the circle, and Fluxo likes to play south side.
Yeah.
Falcons got the entire north arsenal to themselves, and now they are ready to begin a potential siege into Factory, but I think the smarter way is to wait for Alpha 34 or Evo's Divine to start an engagement.
Yeah, and you know we are on standby for some pandemonium. 12 minutes in, 10 squads still alive and kicking, each and every single squad stacked with players. 40 players out there on the battlefield right now, and this circle is going to get a tad bit too tight in a couple of seconds. This does not look good for some of them who are outside of Factory, baby.
And I can't believe AGAL ran into Fluxo. MT7 needs to go, but at least they found Horace Dew with the backup of the rest of his team, and the play zone knocking down MT7. Fluxo down to just Bobs against the might of AGAL. This could be his final resting spot on Bermuda. Bobs has nowhere to go, takes the launch pad, wants to escape, but Cypher says no. Fluxo are out.
As anticipated, they bump into each other on the way towards Factory. factory, and Fluxo, unfortunate in the first bout. The first engagement they get into, they walked away with just 1 point on their side. But of course, they've managed to take away a player from the side of AGAL. Perhaps that will punish them a little bit later on. Virtus Pro circling on in. Hot shot. Can't get the job done just yet. And Pain Gaming showing them exactly how to get the job done. Action stealing away Diamond from their hands. Pain Gaming a tad bit annoyed, but they will go all out to shut down Hot Shots as well, who have not gotten into the factory compound just yet.
Virtus Pro, a desperate move to beeline into factory, did not pay off at all. Completely sandwiched by 2 different squads. And because of that hot shot, they now get some room to breathe. They have ended up alerting Pain Gaming of their position, but it is still a far gap to close. We see even on the kill feed, Red Hawks, they are starting to make their presence known.
Okay, Xposy now needs to start to move. He's got the VSK in hand. Good rate of fire off of that sniper. But the question is, if you bump into too many players, what can you do?
Red Hawks took out AGAL. That is impressive.
Very.
And here comes the siege. Next on the list going to be Evo's Divine. Not an easy one, but Flicker, you see the smile on his face. They're feeling really confident about this.
Yeah, man, this is not the kind of zone you want to be flirting with. And Red Hawks circling on in. And this time it's going to be up against EVOS Esports. But Nade from afar. Rasya wants a piece of this and he finds Scooters. Coach Hill with the God Nade. Ray with the M590 looking for one for himself as well. They won't find the glue walls first. And quickly repositioning. Smart play out of the Indonesians. Flicker, the final one standing here for the side of Red Hawks.
Impressive, this perfect frag from Kochu to set the team up for success. Red Hawks runs in game 1 ends right here. Virtus Pro also out of the equation. And now we're down to just 6 teams. Evo's Divine now having to come into factory from the perimeter. They gotta deal with Falcons.
Yeah, as expected, back-to-back eliminations here, just way too crowded. But surprisingly, the action hasn't gotten out of hand just yet. And look at Falcons, man, from being close to wiped out, they are now one of the top 6 squads, and they are all geared up for victory here. Peter and squad, they've got the loot needed, they've got the weapons needed as well to find dominance in this final circle. See exactly how they circle around as Core Memory Esports needs to now get out of this factory.
That silo play early on is paying off. They get such a good position to work with, eliminating Hotshot Esports in the process. And we see
Battle Royale. Battle in style.
Head there! Capturing the defense airdrop. Need equipment. Need equipment. Head to the vending machine.
Head there. I need equipment. I need equipment. equipment.
Resources here. Go for the arsenal. Enemy spotted. Help me! Help me! Enemy spotted.
Battle Royale. Battle in style.
Head to the vending machine. Head there. Stay together.
Stay here. Help me up.
Heads up! Enemy dropping close.
Stay here. Help me up.
sahur.
Got a gun!
Got a gun.
Go for the arsenal! Stay together.
I need equipment.
Head there. Need money for items. Need equipment.
Enemy spotted.
Help me! Enemy spot! Head to the vending machine. Enemy spot! Need equipment. Need equipment. Sorry. No worries. Stay alert. Need equipment. Head there.
I need equipment.
He's here. Enemy spot. Enemy spot.
Battle Royale. Battle in style.
Head to the vending machine. Head there. Enemy spot. Enemy spot. Got a gun.
Got a gun. I need equipment.
Happy birthday.
Area secure. No enemy detected. Hold up. I'm coming.
job.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks.
Enemy spotted.
Easy game.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Help me. Follow me. Good job. Enemy here. Enemy here.
Need equipment. Need equipment.
Easy game.
Checklist mission accepted.
Enemy here. Enemy here. Enemy here. Help me. Go, go, go. Hold up. I'm coming. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
Hold up. I'm coming.
Go, go, go.
sahur.
Enemy here!
Go for the arsenal. Enemy spot.
Help me! Help me!
Sahur.
Sorry.
No worries.
Double kill! Capturing the defense airdrop.
Help me. Thanks. Capturing the defense airdrop.
Capturing the defense airdrop. Hold up. I'm coming.
Sahur.
Resources here.
Good job.
Sahur.
Head to the vending machine.
Head there. Triple kill.
cooldown. Head there. Help me! Help me!
Unstoppable! Battle Royale. Battle in style.
Head there. Head to the vending machine. Head to the vending machine. Heads up! Enemy dropping close. Stay alert. Got a gun!
I need equipment.
Help me! Help me! Enemy spot! Thanks. Need equipment. Need equipment. Resources here.
Double kill.
Resources here. Head to the vending machine. Follow me. Enemy spot. Thanks. Head there.
Wipeout.
Tung 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 sahur.
No target in range. Capturing the defense airdrop.
Capturing the defense airdrop.
Need equipment. Help me! Enemy spotted! Enemy spotted! Thanks. Enemy spotted! Thanks. Enemy spotted! Enemy spotted!
Tung sahur.
Easy game. Good job. Sorry. Thanks. Sorry. Easy game.
Battle Royale. Battle is
Head there.
head to the vending machine.
Head to the vending machine. Head there.
Head to the vending machine.
Chung 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 sahur.
Heads up. Enemy dropping close. Got a gun. Need equipment. Need equipment.
Double kill.
Need equipment. Enemy spotted.
I need equipment.
Resources here. Need equipment.